the 10 most beautiful crowns in the world. The crown of Christian IV, King of Denmark and Norway, made in 1595-1596 by Dierik Firing in Odense. The crown is made of gold with enamel, round-cut stones and pearls. The total weight is 28.95 grams. The figures on the crown tops illustrate the dignity and power of the king. In the front of the crown, a pelican can be seen pecking at itself to feed its offspring with blood, symbolizing the need for each king to sacrifice his blood to protect his subjects, which is also a traditional representation of devotion to the sacrificial death of Christ. On the reverse side of the crown, you can see a nursing mother, which means that the king stands above the church, showing his love for God and his devotion to his subjects. Inside are the coats of arms of the royal provinces. The crown was designed to be intentionally open, despite the fact that it has gone out of fashion. It was last used during the coronation of Frederick III in 1648, when he decided to modernize the crown, although he faced financial problems. He even had to buy the crown from a banker in Hamburg because Christian IV pawned it. The crown of Empress Farah Pahlavi. Over the years, Van Cleef & Arpels attracts customers from all over the world with its creativity and collection of excellent stones. One of the unique orders of this SA, the crown of Empress Farah Pahlavi from Iran, weighing 2 kilos and decorated with 1541 fascinating gems, became the home. Her coronation in 1967 was a strong statement for all the women of her time. The frame of the crown is made of white gold and is bordered by a cap of green velvet. The crown contains 36 emeralds, 105 pearls, 34 rubies, 2 spinels, and 169 diamonds. The largest emerald is located in the center and weighs about 92 carats. The 2 largest spinels have a weight of about 83 carats, and the size of the largest pearl is about 22 millimeters. In her memoirs, the former empress extols the beauty of the crown. The crown of Louis XIV is a truly magnificent example of royal regalia that has survived to the present day. Made for the young king, who was only 12 years old at the time of his coronation, it reflects his love of luxury and desire to change traditions. Jewelers Duflo and Ronda, known for their craftsmanship, use silver and gilding as the main materials to create this crown. It is decorated with a variety of precious stones, including diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and diamonds, making it one of the most luxurious crowns of that time. Special attention is drawn to 2 large and famous stones, Sancy and Regent, which adds special value to the crown. The preservation of this crown after the French Revolution and its current storage in the Apollo Gallery in the Louvre attest to its exceptional historical and cultural significance. It is not only an ornament, but also an important historical artifact that continues to delight museum visitors with its beauty and luxury. The Imperial Crown of India, also known as the Crown of George V, is a unique symbol of the British monarchy and its historical ties with India. Created specifically for the coronation of George V as Emperor of India, this crown was a sign of changes in the traditions and politics of the time. The jewellery company Rundle Bridge and Rundle took on the task of creating this crown, which cost a significant amount of £60,000. Gold and silver served as the basis for the crown, and more than 6,000 diamonds, 4 rubies, and 5 emeralds became jewellery. A velvet cap trimmed with ermine fur, and a crown with 8 semi-arches converging under a ball, with a Maltese cross add majesty and luxury to the crown. The weight of the crown is 970 grams, and since 1936 it has been kept in the tower, not used in official ceremonies. It is not only a precious item, but also an important historical artifact that testifies to the deep roots of the British monarchy in India and how these ties were reflected through the royal regalia. The crown of Anna Ioannovna, created in 1730, is an outstanding work of Russian jewelers of the 16th century. Court jewelers Samson Larionov and Nikita Milyukov led a group of craftsmen who managed to complete a difficult task. In a short time, to create jewellery worthy of the greatness of the Empress. Using silver and gilding as the main materials, they managed to embody symbols of political and ecclesiastical power in the crown. The hoop with an arch and hemispheres not only decorate the crown, but also carry a deep symbolism. More than 2,500 diamonds, as well as rubies and tourmalines, give the crown a unique radiance and splendour. This historical artifact can be seen in the Armory, one of the most important museums of the Moscow Kremlin, where it continues to delight visitors with its beauty and luxury, being a testament to the craftsmanship and history of Russia. The crown of Anne of Bohemia, dating from the 14th century, is a significant historical artifact and one of the few regalia of the British monarchy that survived the period of the English Republic. This crown has a unique history, as it was taken out of the country and is now not part of the treasury of Elizabeth II, stored in the Munich Palace. It is believed that the crown is a masterpiece of Gothic jewellery, and although the name of its creator remains unknown, it is assumed that he could have been a native of France. A special feature of the crown design is a crown of yellow gold decorated with 12 lines symbolizing purity and royalty. The base of the crown impresses with its wealth of precious stones, including sapphires, emeralds and rubies, and the colored enamel gives the product brightness and visual diversity. This crown is not only an excellent example of the craftsmanship of jewelers of that time, but also carries a rich history associated with the vicissitudes of the fate of the British monarchy. The crown of Sofia Magdalena, dating from the 18th century, is an important symbol of the Danish monarchy and reflects the luxury of that time. Sofia Magdalena, known for her arrogance, refused to wear the crown that had belonged to Anna Sophia before her, which led to the creation of a new crown at the request of her husband, Christian VI. Despite the fact that the details of the creation of the crown and the name of the jeweller have not been preserved to this day, it is known that the regalia is made of gold and decorated with many precious stones, which makes it truly magnificent. The inner part of the crown contains a cap made of red velvet, which adds even more sophistication to it. Today, Sofia Magdalena's crown is kept at Rosenborg Castle in Copenhagen, where it continues to attract the attention of visitors, being not only a precious piece of jewellery, but also a bearer of the rich history of the Danish royal family. The Lucknow Crown is indeed a unique historical treasure reflecting India's rich history and its connection to the British monarchy. This magnificent gift from the landowners of the Principality of Oude, Awad, to the Prince of Wales, the future King Edward VII, symbolises important historical ties and diplomatic relations of that time. The green enamel and diamonds adorning the pendant, as well as the 4 cabochon emeralds on the aigrette of the front of the crown, emphasize the sophistication and craftsmanship of the jewellery art of that time. The hat, embroidered with gold and silver, with the royal coat of arms and the motto of the Garter, adds special symbolism and significance to the crown. The motto, Honi soit qui mal y pense, translated as shame on anyone who thinks badly of it, is the motto of the Order of the Garter, the oldest and highest order of knighthood in Britain, and its presence on the crown underlines its royal status. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks!